The one, the only Debbie Georgianni. It's time to get real with Debbie G.
Hey.
Debbie, Georgia, NNI. Good morning, Debbie. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Good morning, and hi, guys. We made it to Friday. I love this.
Yeah.
Friday's good.
Now, this is, look, it's a great segment. You're a great friend. We appreciate all that. But let's get back to me. So this is the thing. I started this thing calling you Debbie, not Dora. I've never called you I've
Debbie
never
the
said
Explorer.
that. I've referred to you as Debbie, Georgia,
Yeah.
NNI. And is it catching on worldwide? That's what I want to know.
Oh, it definitely. You have spread it worldwide.
Okay,
yes,
good.
Yes,
good,
thank you
good.
so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Good morning,
Oh,
Debbie.
my goodness. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so get real, right? We're
Yeah.
talking about getting real. And we're still in January, the first month of the new year. Hope everything's going well with everyone, and abundant blessings. And, just we always pray for a prosperous and healthy new year. Okay. Now, here's the thing. We have to do the work because so many people are stretched really thin. We know that. Already people are complaining that the year has gotten off to a rocky start. We're hearing that from lots of people. I've even heard it on Catholic radio. People have called in saying they're just struggling already, and it's just the first month of the new year. So one of the things I just want to remind everyone, and this is about self-care, okay? It's not selfish. It's self-preservation. You got to take care of yourself. You must take care of yourself. And so many people, when they think about taking care of themselves, they think about really long, extended periods of time, like going on a weekend getaway or going for, all day spa day or something of that nature. It doesn't have to be that way. Self-care can be really, really quick, but it needs to be done consistently. It needs to be done every single day because you've got to tell the body that you're willing to give it that extra special, tender, loving care. So what does that mean? Self-care. Well, it's really simple. It's so simple. It's ridiculously simple. And that's the thing. That's why we probably miss it all the time. Now we have our maintenance stuff that, we need to do as just human beings to live, right? Like brush our teeth and comb our hair and take a shower and do all those things as maintenance things. Okay. That is self-care, but that's also stuff that really we should all be doing. Okay. Self-care is something that's a little bit unique and out of the ordinary that you do for yourself. And it could be done as little as 2 minutes a day. So what do I mean by that? Okay. Just plan out 2 minutes a day. That's the minimum, and it doesn't have to go. You don't. If you can do 30 minutes a day, that's great. But 2 minutes will work because the body will start to receive that as you're really caring for yourself. So, I'll give you an example. Let's say you're super busy all day and you don't even have time to sit down and read your favorite article in a magazine or a book or something of that nature. You don't have time for it. You're so busy, you'll get to it on the weekends. Well, if you make 2 minutes and you carve out 2 minutes and you sit down maybe with a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, or a cool drink, and you sit down and you read for 2 minutes, that is an added benefit that you normally wouldn't have done during the course of your routine or your schedule. And your body starts to relax. You start to release all those wonderful feel-good hormones, and it really feels good. Or how about something so simple like, I don't know, some people say, well, I don't even have time to clip my fingernails because I'll just wait till I go to the next, salon appointment. Well, no, sit down and take a little time with yourself, something of that nature, something cool like that, or try out, a new piece of makeup or something of that nature, just for 2 minutes. This little bit of self-care, or something that could just be an added plus for yourself each and every day, will really go a long way, especially if you feel like you're overwhelmed, just stretched too thin, you have too many commitments. Please, I'm begging everyone, self-care is incredibly important, and God would want you to do that because remember, we are mind, we want that mind, body, spirit balance, right?
Yeah. And
it's important we take care of our bodies.
Yeah, and I'm taking notes, so forgive me if I'm a little bit behind. But I love this. Look, we do need to do, and the older I get, Debbie, I have to be honest with you. Early in life, I would have just dismissed this as, okay, I got other things to do. Right. But as you get older, you really do think, I better start paying a little better attention to the things that are going to benefit me as I continue to age. And so,
exactly.
so first, a couple new makeup, check. Clip my fingernails before next spa visit. Yeah, and so I'm good. No, now that's a joke. That part is a joke. I'm just kidding. But I am so with you, and no kidding at all about this idea that we better carve out time, right? We just have to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it only takes 2 minutes, but it has to be something outside of the normal maintenance stuff.
Yeah.
Because some people will say to me, in life coaching, they'll say, well, I brush my teeth every day and I take a shower every day.
Yeah.
Okay, that stuff we really should be doing.
Yeah, right.
This is a little bit extra. And you do want to do that every day just for 2 minutes. Now, if you could do 2 minutes in the morning and 2 minutes in the evening,
Right.
oh, that's so much better.
That's time for me. That's a push-up and a half.
Yeah. Well, and 2 minutes, and to your point, 2 minutes is a jumping off point, but we're going
Right.
to build on that. We just have to let ourselves become accustomed to it and then begin to realize we actually have a few more minutes than that we can give to this. And to your point, one of the places that you hit that is a real important place for me in my life is reading. I will not make time for myself to read, even though I know reading ministers to me in gigantic ways.
Right.
If I just make 5 minutes to sit down and spend a little time reading a good book, it really sets the course for my day. And even though I know it, I struggle to make myself come up with that time to do it.
Absolutely. And the interesting thing you just said about that, Dave, if you don't make time to read and you say, well, I'll do it on the weekends when I can catch up, you probably won't because you'll have other
Right.
things you have to do. You and Eileen probably have other things you want to get doing together as a couple, things of that nature. So you don't want to do this idea of, I'll make it up on the weekends. Even with sleep, I'll make it up on the weekends. It doesn't work like that. It's
Yeah.
every single day. But here's the beauty of it, and this is the key. A little bit goes a long way with the body, just like a little bit goes a long way with God. That's the thing. We just have to make sure we do that consistently every single day, and you will definitely notice the difference in about a month. You'll start to say, wow, I feel calmer. I feel like I can get more things done. I don't feel like I'm so frazzled. It's amazing what a little bit of self-care will do for the body and the mind and the soul, actually.
Yeah, and what I love about it, it's just like you say, it's not part of the regular routine, so it's something that you're introducing, and you're going to find, I can just see it. I mean, you're going to find peace where you found turmoil before. Maybe you were, anxious about things before. Well, now you've replaced that with something that actually has a calming effect, as you said.
Exactly, Ron. And I talking about the makeup, it's so interesting. This is why I brought it up, because it actually came from a client I had a few weeks ago. She was saying that she bought all this new makeup for Christmas, but she has no time to even play around with it and have fun with it.
Yeah.
So 2 minutes will make her feel better.
Yeah, I love it. And look, I'm a guy that likes to be on the go. I'm a bit restless, but I'm fortunate that Eileen says her favorite place to be is home. When I'm not there. But I'm just saying, it's a beautiful thing.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Thank you, Debbie.
All right, thanks, you guys. Have a great weekend.
Getting Real with Debbie G. Thank you so much. We'll be tuned in at high noon for Take Two with Jerry and Debbie.